ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Arriving back from Tank Festa. It's been a long weekend, a lot of driving, but it was good to get on the stream. You know, it was good, a bit nervous. You know, I've never really done anything like that where you sit in front of a camera and just talk like that. But, you know, it was an experience, and I do have to thank Wargaming and especially Alexandra for putting up with me during Tank Fest. It was a good laugh, and hopefully we will do it all again next year. But today's video, it's about time. You know, the time has finally come. And what do I mean by that? Well, as most of you know, the Leopard 1 has been my favourite tank for a very, very long time. Literally, the moment I played this tank became my favourite tank in the game. But, ladies and gentlemen, that has, I think, now changed. Yes, the famous favourite Leopard 1 is now been pushed down to second place. And my new favourite tank has to be the Strv K. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. It's just, you know, everything about the tank I just absolutely love. You know, the armor profile, especially the turret, the gun, the DPM, the speed, everything. You know, the Leopard 1 does have that. It has speed, it has DPM, it has dispersion, it has everything except for armor, whereas the Strv K has that turret armor, and it just makes it so much more enjoyable to play. You know, you can get bounces. You've got a 252 millimeters on that turret. You do only have 100 millimeters on the hull, but even if you, with this thing, even if you get caught out in the open, you still have almost 3,500 DPM to help you. That is medium territory. That is medium DPM, and you have that in a heavy, along with the turret, along with the speed, the alpha. So yes, it's overall it's just a brilliant tank. You penetration 259 on your AP, so yeah, not the best, and the same as the APCR, 310 millimeters. So yeah, not the best penetrations, but you know, you don't have to play this tank like a heavy. Play it like a medium if you have to. You got a 350 alpha gun on your AP, 300 on your APCR, and 440 on your HE. Aim time, brilliant at 2.7. Dispersion, also decent at 0.317. It also has 9 degrees of gun depression to go with it, and a top speed of 47 kilometers per hour. So stat-wise, everything, apart from the penetration, is just absolutely beautiful. It really is beautiful. So we're going to have a, well, not, we're not going to have a game. We're going to see a game here from Wallet, and this game hopefully showcases why I think that this tank is now my favorite tank in the game. Now, sadly, I didn't want to make this my favorite tank in the game because the Leopard 1, you know, it's legendary for me. I've had so many good battles. I've had so much fun with the Leopard 1, but more importantly, I love the fact for so many years, after so many tanks that have entered into the game, so many premium tanks, it's always been a tech tree tank that I've stood by as my favorite tank in the game. It's always been a tech tree. It's never been like a completely OP tank, you know, like the Object 777, for example. OP, but it's not my favorite. And there's other tanks like the T22, OP, but not, or it was OP, but not my favorite. And then again, you got tanks like the Smasher. Yes, OP, but not my favorite. So the fact that it's always been the Leopard 1, that's a tech tree tank, that's you know, that's fantastic, because anybody is able to get the Leopard 1, and you can see for yourself just how good it can be. But also, the Leopard 1 isn't easy. You know, it isn't easy to drive. It's got no armor. Anyone can pretty much HE you, and you have the chance of getting absolutely wrecked and doing nothing. And that's the thing with the Leopard 1. Sometimes you either have a really good game or you have a really bad game. Where this tank right here, you've got the opportunity to have a good game almost every single game. If you put this in the right position on a ridge, or even with your medium tanks, if you go with your medium tanks, then you're going to be able to bully the enemy tanks, because the enemy medium or light tanks, because you have the armor and you have the DPM to deal with them. So they're not going to out DPM you. I mean, they're going to have about 100 or so DPM more than you, but they don't have that armor profile that you have got, especially if you are on that ridge line. Now, this guy is rocking the ridge line. I mean, unfortunately, he does have a lot of tanks in front. He's not able to really get on a ridge completely. He's hiding behind it, but at the moment, it is paying off because he is now on 4,000 damage, all done within 2 minutes of the time. However, his team have started to fall apart. They've lost 3. The enemy have only lost 2 tanks at the moment. But he is, you know, he's rocking this position. He is bullying any tank that comes in front of him. Yes, he is struggling with the penetration there. Even on the cheeks of the E100, he is struggling with that penetration. There goes the Jaegeru. There goes the Bajetto. It is now a 4 versus 3. What tank at this point do you go for? Now, he is going to go for the E5, and again, when the E5 comes around the corner, he's not going to block any shots because that's where his weakest armor is. So far this game, he hasn't even blocked a single shot, but yet he is still on 5,300 damage, and that was a perfect double shot there. Absolutely perfect double shot. So it is now a 3 versus 3. Luckily for him, the Badger has started to go for the E100. Absolutely perfect. So he's now going to bully this this Badger. He does have to be careful because the E100 is behind. There goes the Badger. There goes the E5, and it now just leaves this this E100. It is a 3 versus 1. Our guy's got 1 kill. He's on 6,700 damage. There is still a little bit of damage left to do. He can take a shot unless it is a very, very lucky high roll. Unfortunately for the E100, it wasn't a high roll. He's trying to go for the ram. Just 84 hit points left. He could potentially ram him to death. Unfortunately for the E100, that doesn't happen, and he's going to get a shot there. 7,000 damage, and again, he does get lucky with these rams because the E100 is a very strong tank. But before you know it, game over. 1 kill. The guy on his team that gets 6 kills, you're thinking, you know what, he's actually had a really, really good game. The damage doesn't always mean anything, you know. This guy's got 2.8k damage. It's not a lot of damage. However, he's got 6 kills. He supported the team, and he actually got a first class for that. He's not the greatest of players, but there goes to show it's not. You don't need 50+% win rate to help the team. This guy's got 45% win rate. Doesn't have the best of average damage. Doesn't have the best ratings as he's done there. But you know what? He performed well. Yes, it is only 2,800 damage, but he performed well, and he really did help the team to that victory. And hopefully this tank, this battle, it don't show fully why I absolutely love it, because our guy wasn't able to get on a ridge. But honestly, like, some of you are not going to like the tank. Yes, unfortunately, it is a premium tank that was in crates. It's going to be a while before it's going to be for gold. It's not an overpowered tank. I really don't believe it is an overpowered tank, which is also, again, why I don't mind this tank being one of my favorite tank in the game, because it's not OP, it's not broken. Yes, it's a premium, but it is a fantastic tank for me. You guys might not like it, but let me know in the comments below, is this a tank you've got, and is it a tank that you absolutely love, or is it a tank that you really hate? You can't get on with it and you just absolutely hate it. Let me know in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did watch Wargaming streams, you would have heard that Alexandra has gave me 20 camouflages to give away. So over the next day, a couple of days, we will be giving away 20 legendary camouflages for the Leopard 1. This camouflage right here, we will have 20 to give away. So stay tuned to the channel. That will come up very, very soon. But for now, hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.